friends and family, and thanks for stopping by. We live in a culture that is desperate for answers. Answers that they don't understand. Why things are the way they are, how the world got the way it is. How did that happen? I'm sure you've pondered these questions. Let me give you a verse that God has said. Thou shalt bring them in and plant them in the mountain of thine inheritance, in the place, O Lord, which thou hast made for thee to dwell in, the sanctuary, O God, which thy hands have established. That's from Exodus chapter 15, verse 17. Have you pondered God and his creation? Have you thought about Noah and the flood? Have you thought about when dinosaurs left this earth? Or how God's word, the Bible, could make it for over 2,000 years? And yet these books go way back then. And the comments from history, from different cultures about a great flood, even those that aren't Christian or practicing Judaism, mention a great flood that covered the entire earth. How could that happen in so many cultures if there wasn't some truth to it? And these are ones that don't even have the Bible, or didn't back then. How could a ark be built that would hold all those animals? And how could the entire earth be repopulated from one family? God has the answers to all these questions in his word. Let me give you another verse. How beautiful upon thy mountains are the feet of him that bringeth good tidings, that publisheth salvation, that saith unto Zion, thy God reigneth. And that's from Isaiah chapter 52, verse 7. If you take a trip to Kentucky, there is a life-size replica of Noah's Ark. This wooden structure is the largest wooden structure in the entire world. Now, the real Noah's Ark is believed to be in Turkey, but a man was inspired to create this, to teach people, to inspire them, to help them to encounter God. This structure has been an inspiration to so many families and people and visitors of all different cultures and walks of life. And it's in Kentucky. It's there for you to see how it's possible that these creatures and people could have lived in this ark. It explains when the dinosaurs disappeared and what kind of animals were brought on the ark to evolve into the animals we have today. I am a personal believer, and have been for some time, that the dinosaurs disappeared when the great flood happened. When God opened up those floodwaters in the sky and below the ground, when the springs bubbled up and the entire earth flooded, they disappeared. You know, prior to that, people lived longer, but after the great flood, the whole climate changed and things weren't as lush. People didn't live as long, and their diet changed. They were no longer vegetarians, and they began to hunt and eat meat and to experience God in different ways. See, that's the problem. People had turned from God. They no longer acknowledged him or wanted anything to do with him. The world became so evil that really all that was left was Noah and his family that honored God. I invite you, come experience it for yourself. Have an encounter at the ark and have an encounter with God. It's there for you. It's there for you to experience. It's there for you to realize that there are answers to your questions. There are those of us who have had these experiences with God and found these answers in His holy word, the Bible. I invite you, come to Kentucky and see the Ark. God bless you.